Guys, I am 30 years old. I am 30. Like, I am 30. I have lived in this life, in this world, for 1, 2, 3 whole decades. Like, can you beat that? Can you beat that? I know. My algorithm tells me that I have more between 35-year-old to 60 years watching my video. I've seen that. I've seen it on the algorithm. So I know that some of you must have crossed this milestone, and it doesn't feel like it's a big deal, but hey, pardon me, it is such a big deal for me for several reasons. One is that 30 is that age I wanted to get to. Like, by all means, I wanted to turn 30. I wanted to turn 30 from when I was 15. I wanted to turn 30 from when I did sweet 16. I would put a picture here for when I turned 16 years. I took that pretty picture that year. So 30 is that year. I said, God, will I ever get to 30 years? Like, is it going to ever come? And now I am 30. Like, the way I'm shouting, the way I'm brandishing it, you are going to know that I am serious. I mean serious business. Like, oh my God. Hi guys, you're welcome back to Ezinne-Speaks tour. It is a good thing and a good feeling to have you join this broadcast, to join this video. Yeah, so let us talk about 30. Let's talk about turning 30. What does it mean to turn 30 in this life? Let's talk about it. Let us spill all the tea that there is. All right guys, let's go. Bye. I really needed to make this video before I lose daylight, so we are back at it. We're going to take this video stage by stage and talk about, sorry guys, and talk about what my 20s were like, or what my leading up to 30s like. I'm going to be a bit introspective or retrospective, is that the word I'm looking for? But like a bit meditative. So what was my I've made a video last year. I made a video last year, my birthday last year, talking about my 20s, winding down my 20s. It was my 29th birthday, so I talked in full about what my 20s were like. So yes, my 20s were all of that. I'm going to link the video here, there, I think here now. I'm going to link it there, so you can go back and listen to what my 20s were like. But being a bit reflective, sorry, I saw a message now, that's why I'm laughing. My 20s were 20s indeed. You know, they were 20s indeed. I grew. Oh, I grew up. I had a lot of adjustments to do. I adjusted so much. I grew. There were things that shocked me growing up. I didn't know that I could lose friends. I didn't know I could lose money. I didn't know I could lose jobs. Yes, I didn't know I could lose jobs. I didn't know I could lose contacts. I didn't know I could even lose things that were very dear to me. I didn't also know I could lose people. Like my 20s, I lost a lot of people that were so important to me. So I dealt with losses here and there. Again, my 20s were like, yeah, I dealt with losses in my 20s. In my 20s, I also dealt with full energy. My 20s were that time in my life, or was that time in my life when I could get up and say, I don't like this thing, I'm going. Like, I am going, and I go in the actual sense of it. I don't like my job, I'm leaving it. I don't like my house, I'm leaving it. I don't like what I'm doing, like anything. it gives you, the 20s gives you, or it gave me, let me not talk in general terms, it gave me a sense of timing. Yes, that's the word. It gave me a sense of timing. I knew that, oh, I had time. I could, like, I didn't want things to tie me down in my 20s, to say the least. I really didn't want things to tie me down. I wanted to live life on my terms. I wanted to do things by my own understanding. I didn't want a relationship to tie me down. I didn't want a career or a job to tie me down. So I really give kudos to people that do a particular job for 20 years, 30 years, and all that. My 20s were that period where I told myself, if I want better, I am going to go for better. If I want more, I am going to go for more. If I want this, I am going to do this. Okay? I was so impatient in my 20s. I would say that because how do I put it? Really, how do I put it? In my 20s, I didn't have time for nonsense. In my 20s, I didn't have time for nonsense. If you were not serious minded, if you were not someone that was serious enough for us to do something together, I was going to leave you. I didn't have patience for nasty people. I couldn't tolerate nasty people. I couldn't also tolerate nasty behavior around me. I didn't have patience for a lot of things. I was so impatient in my 20s. Like, I was asking myself, why is everybody moving mad? So I didn't get it. I didn't get why people were all over the place. So yes, my 20s were like that period where I took time. In my 20s, I also became more self-aware. I became more self-aware. I fell in love with who I am. I fell in love with my voice. I fell in love with my personality. I fell in love with being comfortable in my skin. I fell in love with my body. Like, I fell in love with me. I fell in love with the things I liked. I am not. I haven't always been the typical girl. Yes, I haven't always been the typical girl. So I understood quite early enough that I am not the typical girl. Like, you get it? I am not the typical girl. So I can't live like the typical girl. So I fell in love with that understanding, with that knowing that, girl, you will not be everybody. I became very vocal in my 20s. Yes, I wasn't very vocal in my teen years and all that, but in my 20s, not early on in my 20s, but towards the middle part of my 20s and then winding down, I became very vocal. I became very vocal about the things I liked. I became very vocal about the things I knew. I became very vocal about my stance about things. I wasn't going to give a double standard about something. So if I like something, I love it. If I don't like anything, I don't like it. And it helped me a whole lot to transition into the woman I am now. It helped me a whole lot to transition into the person I have now become. You know, most times we are being shut down as human beings, not even as a lady now, but as humans, we are being shut down. We begin to lose our right and sense of expression. But that wasn't the case for me. Yes, that wasn't the case for me in my 20s. So just a bit of these reflections really helped me and all that. I love that I found my voice. Oh, I knew the things I loved. I knew the things I wanted to do. I knew the places I wanted to be at. I knew what I wanted to have. You know, I just knew these things and I went for them. So you can't even confuse. I knew, like, self-awareness is such a powerful tool that a lot of people don't get to understand. It is so powerful because it liberates you. To say self-empowerment, it liberates you. So I could tell myself confidently that this dress is my style and I am going to rock it, or this dress is not my style and I won't rock it, irrespective of. Yeah, I got to that point where even if you are putting me in your bridal train and you are saying we should wear this, I'll tell you, this is not my style. Can I make my style? Yes, you can. I go ahead. No, you cannot. I beg, I cannot be in your bridal train. So that is like finding your voice. You just get to know the little things about who you are, and it helps you at the long run. Yeah, so that is about the reflective part. So what does it feel like to turn 30? Like I said in the beginning, 30 years is that year that I really wanted to get to. For, I don't even know the reason, but for several reasons I wanted to turn 30. So we're here at 30, and God knows I am elated, I am excited, I am happy. I'm happy because with this new age, it's coming with a renewed sense of responsibility, a renewed sense of purpose, understanding clearly more assignments that I am here to accomplish. Yeah, so 30 is here. 30 is the new 10. Like, wouldn't tell me that my body won't change. That won't change anything. I still feel the same. But I am excited. There are certain things I am looking forward to doing now that we are 30. One of which is a lot of things has to change. Not like my character, not the new year, new me kind of thing. A lot of things has to change. Starting from leaving my comfort zone, it is time to make certain moves and to make certain adjustments, which at this point I feel they are really necessary. So yes, I feel good. I feel happy. You're going to be getting this video 12 midnight on my birthday. Immediately we enter the 19th, I am posting this video. Fingers crossed. So don't forget to join the live party. Like I said, a live party is coming up. Don't forget to join that live party. You're going to, I don't know what we intend doing, no, but that live party, 7 a.m. Nigerian time, you would love it. I just want to, celebrate with you guys on turning 30, my big 30, the third floor. Hey, you have a 30-year-old, no longer the confused 20 something year old girl that, started and all that. But I remember that my first video on YouTube was posted on my 24th birthday. It was 2019, so it was posted on my 24th birthday. We're here 6 years after. We're growing stronger, we're growing in our numbers and all that. I am excited about it. So yes, 30 is such a big deal for me. I may not have made the noise as much as I should, but 30 is such a big deal for me, and I am happy. So we'll talk more about this 30-year-old in the live party. You don't want to miss it. Come, like I always say, come with your juice, come with your drinks, your wine, your champagne, your fruit wine, your fruit juice, your fruit everything. Come with it. Come with all of them. Let us party. Let us party. It's going to be an hour-long party so that some of you that are not in Nigeria can go and sleep, and those of us that are in Nigeria can get on with our days. But this is not some party that you would want to miss. When you are coming, come with your birthday gift, because this girl is 30. Come with 30 gifts for me. Yes, just come, let us party, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.